What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? So, per the title of the video, this is my review or what I think of the Childish Gambino slash Donald Glover video to his new song "This Is America." I think that it really is a work of art. I think it has powerful symbolism, but ultimately, I think on another note, I think that it's also hypocritical, as far as being trying to speak out against the horrific things that are going on in America towards black people in this day and age. You know what I mean? A lot of people are saying he's woke. Is he really woke? Do you know what I mean? Or is he merely entertaining us? You know, that was a question that I was asking. Like I said, so in the first scene of the when the video first comes on, you see him shooting a black artist in the back of the head. His bag is over his head. He's shooting the artist, you know, and and his pose is very interesting. And via Twitter, they're saying his pose is the pose of the Jim Crow pose, and we know that Jim Crow was a caricature, a something to entertain slaves, later black people during the Jim Crow era, Reconstruction era. He symbolized what white America thought of black people, moreover the black man, how we are subpar less than, how we should stay in our place. I also if you also notice the kids dancing with him in the background, but you also, when he's dancing in the background, you have to. I noticed the look on his face. You know, the look of distress on his face. You know, he's smiling, but he's smiling like he's stressful. He's stressful about doing all this dancing, you know, all this entertaining. The children are following behind him, you know, and you also notice that the children are dancing. He's entertaining them. They're following behind him, but in the background, you start to see all this chaos going on around him, you know, but he's still dancing, you know, and also if you notice, he's shirtless throughout this whole thing, but he has two chains on it. I think the reason why he's shirtless, I think that symbolizes a modern day slavery. That's what that look is. The two chains symbolize the materialism of the modern day slaves. You know, we could just keep dancing, shucking and jiving. It's gonna be all right. We can live in our alternate reality as long as we focus on getting that bag. No matter what's going on no matter what's going on around us, as long as we keep singing, keep dancing, keep trying to get our bag, keep focusing on like sex and basically sex and music, you know, and we can get away from the reality of the chaos of what's going on around us, how our communities are being destroyed, how our communities are turning into battlegrounds. And another part I liked of it was when they cut away to the gospel choir. The gospel choir is singing. You know, I think this symbolizes a lot. I also think it symbolizes a way that America has for centuries kept black people asleep and quote unquote in their place via religion. In the next second, he walks in the room where the choir is singing happily. He guns them down. I think this is in reference to the Charleston shooting. And if you'll notice, in the first part, when he shot the man in the back of the head, he handed the gun over to a child in a red cloth. In this scene right here, he's also handing this what looks like some kind of automatic weapon over to a kid in a red cloth, and I think that symbolizes gun control issues, how we worship guns over people, how we care more about guns over people, how we've actually began to worship and deify these guns, these weapons of mass destruction. Uh, in one part of the video, he's talking about your celly being a tool. In this video, you see a lot of kids bystanding and taking video of the mass chaos and the murders that are going on, in front of them, below them, all around them. They're really not doing nothing, but they're basically spectators. They're basically spectators, and they're not doing anything. They're just filming it because they're using their celly as a tool. They're also, that tool is a tool of unreality. Also, I think that the cell phone in this video symbolizes how a lot of our young people have been desensitized to violence, desensitized to what's going on in their own communities. They feel like the only thing they can do is film it. They can't participate in change. They can just watch and try to stay out of it. I felt I picked this frame because you see the kids dancing, of course, still trying to live their unreality shoes, still shucking and jiving, following after the elder. He's still teaching them how to get their bag, but in the background you see the symbol of, you see a man, a masked man on a horse. A lot of people that this symbolizes the pale horse. The pale horse is in pertaining to the reference in Revelation in the Bible about behold the pale horse. I don't think that this scene is representative of that Bible verse. I think it's representative of actually the Ku Klux Klan. When the Klan got started, they were white masked men, and they rode on horses. And I think that, but if you'll notice, right behind that horse, there's a police car. And I think that the police car following behind the man on the horse with the mask is how this terrorist organization has advances. Now they're not masked men on pale horses anymore. They are now police officers. And they have been given the right to kill you. They no longer have to mask themselves anymore, but they have the right to kill you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they are officers of the law. They are supposed to be protecting and serving. So they no longer have to hide their faces anymore. In this scene, I thought it was powerful because to me, it's symbolizing how America appreciates and loves the entertainment that black people give them. They don't necessarily care about the people, but they care about the entertainment. They don't care about it. They love your art whether you're dead or alive. They love your art, but they don't care about you. You see what I'm saying? And in this scene I liked because I think it's in reference to that movie Get Out, where he's being chased by all these white people in the background, and he's trying to escape being hypnotized, and I think this scene right here is absolutely hypocritical, meaning that he's married and procreating, with a Caucasian woman. So that's why I say so does he really want to get out, or does he really want to simply entertain us and pacify us like that character, like that Jim Crow caricature, keeping us in our place, keeping us docile, keeping us meek, keeping us like Kanye West said, I just want to love everybody, And so is this video a way to pacify us? Because he is an entertainer, and like I said, because he is talking black and his art is black, but he is sleeping white and he is living white. Do you see what I'm saying? I saw another video where they say he's also a stand-up comedian, in which he made a joke about sleeping with an Armenian woman, which we know is white women, and he never orgasmed so hard in his life because the woman one point said, F me harder with that ND. Do you see what I'm saying? And so he really got off on that. So like I said, should we really be praising Donald Glover or not? I think we put too many of these entertainers on the pedestal, and whenever I see anything trending on YouTube now, I have learned to wait a couple of days before I comment on it, because there's always something shady behind it. Do you see what I'm saying? I am no longer impressed by these black entertainers. I am absolutely no longer impressed by rap, because rap is not real anymore. It's just more shucking and jiving. They want your mind to be only on money, sex, and drugs and entertaining. They don't want your mind to be on the reality of the situation, the horrific events that are going on in your black communities and in black America as a whole, while we are still right to this day treated like we are 3/5 of a human being. Anyway, that's all I got to say on this video. Like I said at the end, I give it, as for if I had to rate this video, I give it a A+ on its symbology and its artwork, because I think it is pure genius. I love the video, but I have to give the artist a F, because I think he is fake and phony. Like I said, he's hypocritical. He's talking black. He's entertaining black, but he's still sleeping and living white. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace.